Imagine discovering that your entire people are about to be wiped out and the only person who might stop it is you. Hi, I am Esther, the orphan girl who became queen and risked my life to stop a genocide in the Persian Empire. Please consider subscribing to this channel, like and share my story to reach more intentional people like you.
Long ago, in the powerful Persian Empire, there lived a king named Ahasuerus. His kingdom stretched across vast lands, from India to Ethiopia. Wealth, power, and luxury filled his palace in the great city of Susa. One day, the king held a magnificent royal banquet that lasted for many days. Nobles, princes, and officials from across the empire gathered to celebrate his greatness. In the middle of the celebration, the king made a strange request. He ordered his queen, Vashti, to appear before the guests so they could admire her beauty. But Queen Vashti refused. Her refusal shocked the entire palace. The king's advisors feared that if the queen could disobey the king, women across the empire might do the same. So the king removed Vashti from her position as queen. Now the palace needed a new queen. Across the empire, beautiful young women were brought to the palace. Among them was a young Jewish woman named Esther. Esther had lost her parents and had been raised by her cousin Mordecai, who cared for her like a daughter. Before Esther went to the palace, Mordecai gave her an important instruction. She must keep her Jewish identity a secret. Esther soon caught the king's attention. Her grace, beauty, and wisdom set her apart from everyone else. Out of all the women in the empire, the king chose Esther. And just like that, the orphan girl became the queen of Persia. Meanwhile, Mordecai worked near the palace gates. One day he overheard two palace guards plotting to assassinate the king. Mordecai quickly reported the plan through Queen Esther. The plot was stopped, and the conspirators were executed. The event was written in the royal records, but Mordecai received no reward. Time passed, and a powerful official named Haman rose to prominence in the kingdom. The king ordered everyone to bow whenever Haman passed by. Everyone bowed, everyone except Mordecai. This filled Haman with rage. But instead of punishing Mordecai alone, Haman plotted something far more evil. He convinced the king to issue a decree. On a certain day, all the Jewish people throughout the empire would be destroyed. When Mordecai heard this terrible news, he was devastated. He sent a message to Queen Esther, urging her to go to the king and plead for her people. But there was a problem. Approaching the king without being invited was a crime punishable by death. Esther hesitated. Then Mordecai sent back a message that would change everything. Do not think you will escape because you are in the palace. If you remain silent, help will come from somewhere else. But who knows whether you have come to the kingdom for such a time as this? Those words pierced Esther's heart. She asked Mordecai to gather all the Jews in the city to fast for 3 days. She and her servants would fast as well. Then she made a decision that could cost her life. I will go to the king, she said. And if I perish, I perish. After 3 days, Esther put on her royal robes and walked toward the king's throne room. The room fell silent. Everyone watched. If the king refused her, she would die. But the king looked at Esther with favor. He stretched out his golden scepter. Her life was spared. Instead of making her request immediately, Esther invited the king and Haman to a private banquet. The king gladly accepted. At the banquet, Esther surprised them again by inviting them to another banquet the following day. Haman left the palace feeling proud and honored, but his joy disappeared when he saw Mordecai again refusing to bow. Furious, Haman ordered a giant gallows to be built so Mordecai could be executed the next morning. That very night, something unexpected happened. The king could not sleep. He ordered the royal chronicles to be read to him. As they read, they came across the story of Mordecai saving the king from assassination. The king was shocked. What reward was given to the man who saved my life? He asked. Nothing, the servants replied. At that exact moment, Haman entered the palace to request Mordecai's execution. Instead, the king asked him a question. What should be done for the man the king delights to honor? Haman thought the king was talking about him, so he suggested a grand honor. Royal robes, the king's horse, and a parade through the city. Excellent, the king said. Go and do that for Mordecai. Haman was forced to lead Mordecai through the streets, announcing his honor. The next day, Haman attended Esther's second banquet. This time, the king asked her directly what she wanted. Finally, Esther revealed the truth. "My people and I have been sold to be destroyed," she said. The king was furious. "Who would dare do such a thing?" he demanded. Esther pointed across the table. "The adversary and enemy is this wicked Haman." The king's anger exploded, and in a shocking twist of fate, Haman was executed on the very gallows he had built for Mordecai. Mordecai was then promoted to Haman's position. A new decree allowed the Jewish people to defend themselves. When the day of destruction arrived, the Jews overcame their enemies and were saved. To remember this incredible deliverance, a festival called Purim was established, a celebration that continues to this day. And so the orphan girl who became queen changed the destiny of an entire nation. All because she chose courage over fear, at the exact moment it mattered most. Thank you for staying till the end. Your types are rare. Please subscribe, like, and share. It encourages us to post more daily bread and stories.